Life throws us daily challenges. Living with depression or anxiety can strip us of our joy. At SpiritLift, our goal is to provide helpful insight to make your life's journey easier. Welcome to SpiritLift, a journey to a better you. Spirituality has a very, unique meaning, I believe, to each and every person. Whatever their background is, whatever their walk in life is, whatever they're really seeking deep down inside to achieve, and really just to know, I think it's very unique for each and every person, right? A lot of people are affiliated with their spirituality with a religious group, with maybe even a hobby type of group. There's different ways in which I truly believe that spirituality has its true way of expression and in a way desire with what we are as people, and the desires in which we want to fully express ourselves in life, right? And look, for me personally, just from all my life experience and all the types of people I've met everywhere around the world, with my own unique experiences, living in different places, meeting so many different people from everywhere, of all, faiths, creeds, beliefs, religions, everything, right? The two main commonalities that I notice where people are just full of life is, and through their own practice of spirituality, there's two common threads of maybe a few more. There's definitely, number one is love. I think the expression of the way in which they love life itself, the way in which they love people, the way in which they appreciate, gratitude is huge, their existence naturally. I think really that's the people I've really seen that have a deep sense of spirituality from within. Love is obviously the biggest factor in which you can really see that there's something very unique about them, right? So I think love is a commonality, a certain sense of peace. Not like I'm always peaceful and live in peace and harmony all the time. No, but there is a general stability within who they are, right? There's always bad days, obviously, but there's a general foundation in which they feel like no matter what is going on in life, there's an anchor in the turbulence of the seas. I love using ocean metaphors. They often come to me in my mind because I think the ocean, the sea have a lot to teach us in life, right? The naturability of it, and I always envision the way in which the sea, even when you're in the depths of the ocean, the depths of the sea, adjusting your sails correctly and appropriately when things get rough can set you in the right direction. Or having a strong anchor when you just don't want to drift off in the middle of nowhere and you really want to get somewhere can also be a metaphor of what keeps you grounded and central. So I see people like that in a way as an anchor, right? Who really through their own inner sense of spirituality have a consistent way in which whatever's going on in life are anchored down to something that they feel that is greater than themselves, as unconditional, and that is just, let's just say, beautiful, right? It's just utterly beautiful. And again, I don't want to assume that anyone who is spiritual or just thinks that everything's always perfect, because it's not. It's always what you do and how you react to what you're faced with in life itself. Okay, so, but in the end of the day, I think we have to as long as I think each and every person respects each other's way of expression of their own spirituality, whatever form that is as long as it's understandable, peaceful, and loving, what a beautiful world we could be in, So, but But anyways, it has to be right for you, right? It has to be unique and embrace it within you, however you feel touched upon, I believe. And I want to share with you all a book. For me, it's really one of the most beautiful books that has a beautiful expression of spirituality. I'm reading it again, actually, and it's called Anam Cara, which in Gaelic stands for soul friend, and it's by author named John O'Donoghue from Ireland. And the brief description below is a book of Celtic wisdom. When I first read this, the words and sentences just lit up in me, just really, really lit up a deep sense of knowing, of loving, of understanding, of empathy on a deep level, many, many things. And I just want to read briefly some things that just really stuck out with me in this book. And this is from a section called The Wellspring of Love Within. Just a few captions, okay? You can search far and hungry places for love. It is a great consolation to know that there is wellspring of love within yourself. If you trust that this wellspring is there, you will then be able to invite it to awaken. The following exercise could help develop awareness of this capacity. When you have moments on your own or spaces in your time, just focus on the well at the root of your soul. Imagine that nourishing stream of belonging, ease, peace, and delight. Feel with your visual imagination the refreshing waters of what will gradually flowing up through the arid earth of the neglected side of your heart. It is helpful to imagine this particular before you sleep. Let me repeat that. It is helpful to imagine this particularly before you sleep. Then during the night, when you will be able to be in a constant flow of enrichment and belonging, you will find that when you awake at dawn, there will be a lovely, quiet happiness in your spirit. Love is also a force of light and nurture that liberates you to inhabit to the full of your own difference. There should be no imitation of each other. No need to be defensive or protective in each other's presence. Love should encourage and free you fully into your full potential. In order to preserve your difference in love, you need plenty of room for your soul. It is interesting, in Hebrew, one of the original words for salvation is also a word for space. If you were born on a farm, you realize that space is vital, especially when you are sowing something. If you plant two trees side by side, they will smother each other. That which grows needs space. The whole book is just utterly just moving and enlightening, and just, for me personally, it brings out something, it's unbelievably important, I feel, so I think each of us are on a journey in this great human experience of life. There's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be euphoric moments. There's going to be disastrous moments. But as long as we realize we're on this journey, that's why Spirit Lift is called A Journey to a Better You. There's never going to be just the perfect moment of something and it's going to last forever. The human experience, I feel, is just an ever-changing flux of motion that we have to recognize, know really how we react to it when something happens, right? We embrace it, we understand it. There's just so many elements, right? But our own unique sense of spirituality, of discovery, of love, of peace, of everything we do is within us, and it can be shared, and it can be a beautiful expression at the end of the day of who we are. So I just encourage you all to seek that daily within you, find what is the right thing for you, and just treat each other with the most utmost respect, love, and just joy and compassion as you can. Take care, everyone.